Peak Urban was an international 4-year multidisciplinary research project in partnership between the University of Oxford, IIHS, Peking University, University of Cape Town, and EFH University. It was funded by UKRI as part of its Global Challenges Research Fund, GCRF. The program was structured around the idea of new urban science that uses evidence and science to answer a range of questions on the opportunities of 21st century urbanization. It brought together a cohort of young scholars and urban practitioners from a diverse set of disciplines across Asia, Africa, Latin America, and the UK to engage with the challenges of urbanization in these geographies. This research was shaped and guided by the Peak framework that helps urban actors predict and project city futures, understand the interaction of emerging systems, consider adoption of appropriate technology and interventions, and facilitate knowledge exchange to support urban inquiry and action. At a global scale, Peak has paved the way for new interdisciplinary urban thinking that investigates policies and interventions that can produce inclusive, efficient, and sustainable urban futures. It also enabled cross-sectoral engagement and strengthened networks across multiple institutions and sites. At IIHS, Peak has been one of the larger research programs that we have worked on in terms of scale, sectors, and capacities. IIHS research within Peak focused on 6 urban research themes: the urban economy, urban infrastructure and governance, urban health, spatial inequalities in water, energy transitions, and land-based financing. It brought together an interdisciplinary team of researchers to study the urban transformation of the megacity of Bengaluru, Bangalore, through multiple lenses and means of engagement. The Peak legacy within IIHS continues through new research and partnerships forged in its execution. Its findings have been published as academic articles, policy briefs, and editorials in leading publications, and presented at domestic and global conferences and webinars. Research from Peak has also been used to produce and shape teaching learning material for the IIHS Urban Fellows Program, capacity building programs, and the Peak Urban MOOC, Shaping Urban Futures, that enables learners to study, analyze, and build equitable and sustainable future cities. Some of the policy impact of IIHS's Peak work included providing recommendations to the Government of India, as well as several state governments, to integrate urban planning with economic development, informing the national financing and policy framework on post-COVID economic recovery, addressing questions of informal workers and informal work, and providing technical assistance on Bangalore's transit-oriented development plan. To read more about our work, do visit the Peak Urban website.